I am Olympia, overseer of the Garden of Aram. This is Ishtanti. Our contract is with Almada at this time, so we remain focused on their needs. But should you require our services after that, we would be happy to oblige.
What? You're asking if we want to hire an assassin?
This some kind of joke? Or are you really out of your damn mind?
I was only trying to promote my services.
It's true. She's not capable of joking, I'm afraid. As you can see, she's got work on the brain. Well, I think that's enough preamble. Been a good while, you know, since I tapped into my power as an overseer.
They're auras!
Of course they've been suppressing their power all this time.
We'll need to use shards however we can to survive. Do whatever it takes to hold out.
I can barely keep up with what's happening, but let's do this. Theo! Zeros! We can't allow these intruders to defile this sacred place a moment longer.
Understood.
Rough.
Time for you to focus.
Go, doggo.
I'm Melchior of the Thorns. I'll be playing with you today.
Olympia of Aram, executing contract.
Okay, well, here we are inside the planetarium, which is kind of neat.
Make it count!
Aaron first, then Melchior. We assume Melchior will probably fight in a similar fashion.
Displaying enemy stats.
Neither is weak to anything, we're not surprised. Melchior's a little bit less health. Okay. Well, we can't get hate up yet, then.
Make it
Can
count.
soon.
Activating skill.
Get going, kiddo!
Okay, well, we delayed Melchior, so that's
Now's
cool.
your chance to boost.
Nice, always good.
Keep it up. It's working.
I guess we'll go this route, because Burn and Blind are both attractive possibilities for status effects here. And I may go bigger eventually, but we want to pace ourselves a little bit. I mean, obviously, if I'm going for damage, we want Thanatos Jail. Wrong button. But I think we'll start with this. We'll start small, we'll build.
Initiating drive.
Okay, so now Melchior is next again before Van. And we could have Van still just jump in, but that seems a little silly until we at least get coins out. So, if we can't separate her from Van a little bit. And,
Oh, what's the matter?
I do like Cataract Wave. I'm just not sure if they're going to stay put long enough, you know?
Yeah.
Going all in.
We'll try it.
Got a present
Okay.
for you.
It is orbs.
My move now.
He's got his orbs again.
To get the upper hand. Keep it up.
Nothing coming up in the turn order yet. Like, nothing fancy. I still think it might just be the play. I mean, it's nice to get one use of S boost early with an S craft, because then we can get the max up to 4, which is room for 2 when
Got a
it's
whole
full.
slew of them.
So given that we can also hit the bombs, although the bombs have a lot of health as I recall, yeah. But I'm hoping that at least a couple of them are in the spells. It's hard to tell, because this keeps making everybody sick watching. Let's try it and see what happens.
Time for the main event.
The other option is we try and move people away from them, as we did in the first 5 times, but we'll see. We didn't coin, but the bombs kind of changed the calculus there.
Limiter unlocked.
Heavenly Rondo.
Okay. Ow.
Engaging shield.
That's good. Yeah, Melchior's normal turns didn't really do much.
I won't lose.
Alright. I don't remember exactly how much the bombs had as far as like a radius. Van is next. He's on a 0 art.
Pull out all the stops.
We did just give him a couple more fancier spells, so there could be some options there. Folks over here are a little lower on health than I would like. Not in dire straits, but feel like if we pivot over here, that should be far enough away from the explosions, right? Question
I
mark?
hope so. I did just notice that Catra pat the little Theo on the head, and it was very cute. See, there he goes. The little pet. Now we need Zeros on screen so he can pet Doggo. That's the key now.
We do have the option of throwing planets at them.
Right,
I think
right,
we'll
yes.
take that. I mean, these gotta be getting a little... Trying to get to change targets. Well, whatever. It's gonna hit everything, so let's see. If not, we'll kind of slide out this way so we're not as close to the explosions, but... And again, I'd like the coin, but given a 0 art turn, it seems wasteful. Yeah. That was worth it.
I will pierce you. A roaring wing.
That's far enough!
Okay. We need to get them away from Van, too.
Over here, you little demon.
Melchior is next.
Ready when you are.
Now the question here is, are they going to run or not? If they're going to run, an S-Craft is going to surely push Melchior over half. He's right on the threshold right now as it is. He only has like, half is going to be like 29,700. So hell, even less than that would do the trick, but I think what we're going to do is we're going to do it now, see where we stand, and go from there. If he runs, great, then we know what to do to her. If he doesn't, it's okay.
Oh, I get it now.
Okay. Now she is going to be at half at 30,800, so she just needs a gentle breeze, and she will leave. So, oh yeah, I can't do that from here, but I can do this.
Activating skill.
Locking up. Fire! They flinched!
So that is how it is.
I think I've grown a little.
La place. La place? La place.
Is everyone all right?
But Malak is even more deadly than we thought.
Pisses me off. You haven't been taking us seriously all this time, have you?
Oh, I showed Beauty's blade a little of what I'm capable of. Just not you.
Your strength is within my predicted parameters, including those orbital drones.
As if that doll wasn't bad enough. Now we've got those bomb artifacts to deal with too.
The Garden's overseers are capable of even more than we feared it would seem.
If only I could make better use of Theo and Zeros' potential.
You're just so much fun to play with that you've got me all worked up. I don't think I can resist the urge anymore. I know they've got the boss curious. Surely there's no harm in slicing them open while he's not looking.
I am not your boss and will not speak for him. Do as you please.
Bring it, you son of a bitch!
The flames of the Kruga have only just begun to burn. What?
Decoding process complete. Executing emergence program.
Where am I? I see. So it was a success.
That sounds like...
Well, would you look at that? It worked! So how does it feel, Professor? What's it like living in the digital world?
It is even more comfortable than I had imagined. I'm frankly surprised by how comfortable it is, but I suppose it also makes complete logical sense. This is how it feels to be liberated of burdens and distractions. I can think more clearly than ever.
Question.
The final stage of my work will be a breeze like this.
Yeah.
Your expectations will be met.
Oh, that's my big professor. You will be handsomely rewarded for your work.
A recording? No, wait.
You are correct, young lady. This is no mere recording. I am the genuine David Callahan, Professor of Engineering Science at the Basel Institute of Science, and a researcher whose name will go down in history.
How the hell is this even possible?
We saw your body in the swamp!
No way. Don't tell me.
His knowledge, personality, and memories have all been converted into an AI. Most likely through the power of the Genesis. Also that he could surpass the limitations of the human mind and become a singularity.
Professor Callahan, how could...
Well, well, you're even more perceptive than I expected. What a vexatious little maid you are.
Must you be like this every time, Melchior? Our work here is done. We have no reason to stay any longer.
Fine, fine. I suppose you're right. We'll see you later, Professor.
Very good, then. I will be waiting for you.
Warning! Explosives detected!
That little bastard!
The Aurora! Zeros! Use your stun mode to stop...
No, you don't!
No!
No!
Ketra! You can't!
Get back here!
I won't let it happen. I won't let anyone damage the place she holds so dear.
Risette!
Shit!
Damn it!
There it is! I thought something was off about you, but I never figured it ran that deep. I wonder if this is what came out of analyzing that other emperor and the rest of those types.
I will need to revise my expectations of Marduk's capabilities.
And speak of the devil, I suppose it's time we made our exit then,
As someone connected to another being not of flesh, you have my respect. Till we meet again.
It's okay, they're not retreating.
No, definitely not. Lots of people.
No way.
Risette!
This is all my fault.
You gonna be okay?
Yes. I think so.
We did sort of call it.
Yeah, it's true.
A neat moment for her, though.
Yeah.
There's ghost shadows by the window, too.
They're everywhere.
He's just chilling.
Yeah. Ixalba. Ixalba?
I apologize for our sudden arrival during the frenzied events of yesterday. To start this off, I am General Manager of Marduk Total Security Company, Gilliam Thorndyke. This is our Chief of Security, Qasim Al-Fayed.
Oh. He looks a lot like our fairy, so that... Wait, didn't she say she had a brother?
Well, also the last name, so, yeah.
I only just now remembered that she, like, said she had a sibling or something, maybe.
A pleasure to meet you all.
Multiple ... dots.
I was not expecting you to travel all the way to Basel, but it is an honor to meet you all the same. I've heard many a rumor about how shrewd a manager you are, Mr. Thorndyke. Together with your Chief of Security's combat exploits.
You make me blush, Your Highness.
I am humbled by your words.
I arrived in my home country a few days ago, so I'm afraid I'm not up to date on all the latest developments. But am I to understand that Marduk will be responsible for securing the city of Basel for the remainder of the day?
That is correct. Off the record, a presidential executive order was issued yesterday to that effect. A CID Special Ops unit will be arriving in the city this evening. Marduk's task will be to secure key facilities in Basel until they are ready.
We've also brought one of the Ixalba series of airships that we're currently testing on behalf of the Republican Army. Said airship will allow us to ensure the integrity of the orbital network. Our goals on this particular occasion are simply to protect this city and its orbital network. Rest assured that much like your country, we have no intention of getting too deeply involved in Basel's affairs.
There is some merit to that argument, but it also leaves out a number of key facts. You are to see that shareholders' Mira is used to generate a profit, and yet you covered up a huge potential problem for over a month. We confirmed last night that it wasn't just Almada's money being used for ill. Elsime's investments were also misappropriated. And if these are the result of you turning a blind eye to Professor Callahan's behavior all this time...
You keep your mouth shut! Just who do you think you are? Who gave you the right to speak?
I wouldn't do that.
Yeah, do you want to die, sir?
I don't care if you are student council president at Aramis. This is none of your...
I am here as a special advisor for Liberal's ZCF. I also serve as a negotiator representing the Epstein Foundation. In other words, I'm here to speak up against anything that threatens their interests, which this has. Now, do I have the right to speak?
Oh no. He doesn't have the right to speak anymore. He got the line. He missed the first line, then got the spoken ones, and then quieted up again.
And now we're back to not speaking again.
When will you grow a damn spine? The danger here isn't over. Anyone can see that. And you still intend to do nothing after what happened to Callahan? Professor Hamilton left you in charge of Vern, of Basel. Don't you feel any shame?
In any event, we now have half a day before the cogs start turning again. Even if we do nothing, the Calvardian government will see to it that matters are resolved. But knowing how egregiously my country's funds have been misused, I refuse to stand by and do nothing. So, Arkwright Solutions. Might I enlist your services for the remainder of the day? Of course, you can approach the task in whatever way best suits you, just as you did in Tharbad and have done many times before. My only true wish is that you put a stop to Almada's plans before they can bear fruit. Does this sound doable?
We'll be well compensated for this, I trust?
Probably the most extreme example of voices coming and going, and it's a bad one.
Yeah, that was distracting. Good lord.
Like, that's one where everybody's got to be voiced, and if you have to cut back on some other ones and leave the whole things there unvoiced, so be it. Again, I understand this is not the biggest budget place in the world. We know we're working with more limited resources, but this scattershot approach is not doing it any favors.
Mm-mm.
It's been some time, Farida. I hear you've been taking good care of my sister, Arkwright Solutions. As for you, Van, it's been 2 years, I believe? I understand you've greatly improved your use of the stun caliber and your martial arts. Risette mentioned as much. As your former instructor, that fills me with great pride.
Oh.